taken beautifully.
Tino's wonderful. He's coming.
Flowing through the presentation of that memory.
And so
Finished a beautiful offload. Good morning and welcome on this Easter Monday, last day of the St. John's College Rugby Easter Festival. Bit of delays, bit of rains, but as we say, the show must go on. I'm Daniel Lair, and joining me in commentary today is none other than a legend of this tournament himself, Nick Eyre. How's it going, Nick?
Dan, it is probably one of the highlights of my life so far to do some commentary with my brother, Daniel. It's great to be here, and of course the Case Festival up the road, unable to go ahead, but here at St. John's they keep the game going as we have Graeme College taking on Daniel Pienaar. They spelt our names right.
Oh, it's the first one time, eh?
Oh, first time. Well done, guys. So it'll be Graeme College going from left to right. Of course, both these teams being Eastern Cape powerhouses.
Kanyo Sam with the kickoff. Daniel Pienaar, it's a bit wet on that ball. Not able to gather it cleanly, but they do lost forward. And Nick, I mean, with the weather here, I know it's an Easter festival and we expect some running rugby, but do you think the boys should just keep it tight today?
I think we're probably going to see a lot of positional play, trying to go for that territory. Daniel Pienaar having quite a nice sized pack there too, and Graeme College will need to have to stand up to obviously take them on, because this is wet weather and it usually goes back to your forward pack. And these Eastern Cape schools, of course, love to run, especially Graeme.
So see now, first scrum of the day, as the boys get ready. Good field position from Graeme. I'm sure they'll be looking to run it here. The back's looking around lined up. Sam takes it, sends it wide to Klausor, loses it forward. Daniel Pienaar here ready for the counter.
Oh, and just scragged on the boot laces. Fantastic play there.
Daniel Pienaar giving it to the big men as you predicted. Setting up right, good continuity there they're showing so far.
Philip Meyer and Johan van Sail, the partnering pair here today. And number 15, Lorenzo Chapter, take it up strongly. Oh, look how slippery it is out there. They just need to be careful.
Look, both sides are showing no reason to hold back. They've sent it wide a few times, and Graeme College deciding to keep it tight, giving it to number 6, Raven Bush. Number 9. Good continuity here by Graeme College. And one is looking for the territory. Daniel Pienaar with men behind.
Daniel Pienaar must be careful not to be caught too much here in their own 22.
Oh, and there we go.
A charge down.
Daniel Pienaar not going for the dot ball. Man, it's looking to kick it there.
Corne Nichols doing exceptionally well to get that ball out and out of play too. As you can see the mist around here, it is still a gloomy day.
Gloomy, cold. There was a massive downpour this morning. The first few games actually getting cancelled, and as you said, King Edward just calling off their whole festival. It's unfortunate for the boys that travel so far.
Sifundi Dube not playing, starting here today. So Sonwabile Leleki has to send it back in again. As you see the towering Daniel Pienaar boys there. And the gold pants, the captain of the team today for Daniel Pienaar. Deciding to go to a really back lineup, but exceptionally well done by Graeme College. And they set up a ruck against this big Daniel Pienaar pack. The ball's presented well. Cullen Williams taking up their good recycling of the ball again.
Sam just managing not to hold on to it. Daniel Pienaar hacking it downfield. Number 11, Lelona Klausor, able to gather it up. Graeme College back to the drawing board, looking to set it up with the big pack. Shomala Maranena taking it up there, meeting the Daniel Pienaar men.
Sam once again. Tuso Mokele. Then they do look like they can make something of it here. As kind of decides he wants to go himself. But unfortunately, pass not going to hand.
Luke van Wyk with the chip and chase, but Graham College managing to get back just in time, not held in the tackle.
It was actually Shamandre Hannes that did that, the number 13. He did well. He's had 2 good runs so far. As you see the Graeme guys.
Graham College managing to find space just around the fringes. Daniel Pienaar not setting up properly. And Graham College plenty of time on the ball for Sam, but straight down the throat of Caleb Radman. Big crunching tackle there by number 6, Raven Bush.
Philip Meyer looking to start something once again to his halfback partner wearing number 12, Johan van Sail. The big number 20, Johan Fourie, playing at lock today. Hannes looking good at the back, just giving a wayward pass to the outside. Oh, the captain and number 8, who was sick, of course, for the Saturday game. Marco Gous back in the saddle. Philip Meyer taking it up. Daniel Pienaar looking to recycle it, but lost in the tackle once again. Daniel, very much back and forth in this game so far.
It has, and not so many stoppages as you expect. Ref playing some good advantage, and Daniel Pienaar looking to counter immediately.
And that's Jafta coming in.
Or down in the middle of the field by Graeme College. Daniel Pienaar looking to recycle, giving it to their big men again.
Number 19, Kuzayo Chingoma. He's coming to the starting lineup, started the last 2 games. They call him the Kudu. In long and lanky, Marco Gous taking it up once again. And it's the little man, Nippy Chippy, who takes it up, but unfortunately not able to regather. And Graeme College taken out just before the halfway line, but a prophetic pace at the moment, Dan.
It's something that honestly I didn't expect coming in, but she said Captain Marco Gous seen an opportunity, and as you said, he missed the Saturday game, and I think he was looking to leave everything out on the park here today.
Because these guys travelling far back to the Eastern Cape tomorrow morning, and they would like to obviously leave with a win. As we see an injury coming off here for the Graeme College boys. Never nice to see. We have Liam Charchart coming on with the blank on his back.
Daniel Pienaar overthrowing it. Interesting tactic again. Once again, both teams decided to go to 6 ball in this cold and wet weather. But a penalty to Daniel Pienaar, and I would think, Nick, that they would maybe want to slow it down a bit, just consolidate themselves and keep it tight. Or
yeah, we're up in the half felt. This is going to be not a difficult kick, obviously, to go for poles, but Marco Gous saying, no, we're running this ball. We want to take it out and put a few tries on. So Johan van Sail going for the kick, but it has to be a big kick and not finding touch. And Graeme College, like the Eastern Cape boys that they are, running from their own 22 once again.
Younger Bangise taking it up there. Some good ground gained. Didn't feel not able to make the hits. Sam Gathers looking for the territory. But straight to the little man once again. Straight down his throat as Daniel Pienaar looked to return the favour.
Chippy Edwards in a good position there. And coming up. Oh, Jafta. Great take from Jafta.
Massive skills there by the fullback. There's Eric White giving it to his forwards again. Number 2 taking it up.
Philip Meyer once more digging it out. And Daniel Pienaar do look like they are full of running here today. As Johan van Sail's kick gets charged down once again. To Jafta.
Jafta played into an onside position by that charge down. Good awareness of the laws.
Buzak just cleaning it up a little bit there for the guys. And Johan Fourie once again strong on the ball. Chippy Edwards with another little neat chip in behind. Oh, but great covering there by the front rower, Tuso Mokele, doing exceptionally well getting across there to regain that kick.
Graeme College now with the penalty in a good position. I would obviously expect them to go for touch. But great running rugby from both teams. No one shying away. And number 15 of Daniel Pienaar, Lorenzo Japta, in finding himself in good positions, and such a little bit of skill he had there on that kick. They always tell you, don't let the ball bounce, and he made sure to stand by that kind of rule.
And Dan, I see we are going for the 3 points here, and I think this is a good decision because they still put themselves under pressure, and I think points are going to be vital here. To be able to just get your nose ahead and keep ahead, build up that score. And, I think today the team that makes the least amount of mistakes and gets those 3, 6, 9 points is going to be able to take it.
I think definitely it's you got to make your territory count, and Daniel Pienaar obviously opting not to go for the last 3 points. It was a big kick, but here we have Kanyo Sam setting up, and it's still not a small kick either.
He gives it a good wallop, and he hits it, but it just shaves the upright to the right. I think it had the distance, Dan.
I think it did. It was just maybe a height issue. But, good attempt. And I think Graeme College will be happy in the first 10 minutes of the game so far. Neither side are giving anything, but Graeme College getting across the gain line and playing some good running rugby.
We've got Planga here, who looks like he's full of running. Taking up the Graeme College guys, get numbers to the ball. Once again, Sam, just a little bit flat was Tijart. Sam once again, this time he tries the chip straight into Edwards. And you can see how slippery it is out there. Nippy, chippy, just losing his footing a bit. Philip Meyer with the speculative up and under, chasing his own kick, did really well. And Graeme College recovering. And it's again the number 1, Tuso Mokela, who's taking it up well for the Graeme College side. His front row partner, Umani Chuni.
Graeme College having some good continuity on the ball. Just a awkward pass there by Williams as Sam gets it. Lots of running rugby coming from this Graeme College backline, and very strong in the tackle. Shirley there.
And we had some numbers on the outside here. And Yanga Magisa was looking for that ball. But another penalty goes to the Graeme College team as the Daniel Pienaar boys are adjudged to have come in from the side.
Sam looking for the line this time, but good play from Graeme College so far, Nick.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the Graeme College team. You can see that they are full of running rugby here. I think they're feeling like, they were playing somebody else, and then they weren't playing, and it's just been quite disruptive. So all this pent-up energy that these guys need to get out of them, as they take it up once again by the legend Mokele. Strong on his feet, get over the advantage line. Williams to Sam. They do have numbers here. They just need to get the ball out. Just a big tackle coming in from Keegan Botma. He's been good all festival. Playing behind the guys once again.
Just
Ravenbush.
Looking a bit flat there, Graeme College sometimes.
Just a little bit too flat. And another chip through.
And it's pushed it a little too far. It's unfortunate for Graeme College boys. You think if they just held it on, maybe force a penalty out of the Daniel Pienaar guys, they could have come away with some points. But, unforced error there, leading to Daniel Pienaar on the 22.
Yeah, I don't think that was needed at all. They had numbers around the ball. They could have reset that up and put it up another 1 or 2 phases before. They had a little bit of go forward, although you say they are getting caught behind the advantage line out in the midfield. Maybe just coming a bit closer to the ruck and going a more direct route would kind of negate that, going out wide and getting caught behind the advantage line. But again, Graeme College, they are recycling their ball exceptionally well.
And Puslebetu Planga there at 13 getting some nice ball. He seems like a strong runner. Be interesting if Sam could just feed him a little more, but here we go.
He does. And we have Tian van Tonde taking up strongly there for the Daniel Pienaar boys, finding a bit of space at the back. Does Johan van Sail. Bangisa Going on the outside, looking for some space. He does, he finds it. And it's only Fantonda with the number 4 on his back that goes for it. And unfortunately, all off their feet, Dan. How promising was that?
Oh, that was amazing. But what a great defense by Fantonda coming back there. It's the last man I would expect in a situation covering back.
He is playing at 12 today, so he's obviously got a lot of skill. And I think being a big man, it'd be good to take that ball up there in the midfield. They're looking for him. Edwards once again. Oh, but exceptionally well done by the Graeme College boys.
Songoba Makalima taking it up. Oh, and he's managed to offload. Some good running rugby here by Graeme on this Easter Fest. Collins gives it to big number 6, who's full of running today, is Bush. Kayla taking it up there for Graeme. Williams to Sam. Giving it to their quick players there. And once again, unfortunate. But Nick, I feel like a lot of the running rugby here is coming from Lucanio Sam today on the Graeme College side.
As we see this incredible little play there from, I think it was Cody Schmidt.
Yeah, and then
outstanding work.
So Ngoba Makalima just able to clean it up there. And here we have a few comments coming in from our social media side. Heidi Borthma, definitely I think one of the parents here of the people. And let's go Graeme, Liema Daniels.
Of course, guys, you can get in touch with us here on School Sports Live on the YouTube channel, Twitter, and the 24th edition of the St. John's Festival, brought to you by Standard Bank. I love this festival. It's been close to my heart. And Dan, of course, you being a Kes boy up the road here. Easter Festival time is some of the best time of the year. We always look forward to this.
No, definitely. And it's just a great experience for all the boys coming from all over, playing against opposition you'd never ordinarily play against. And the festival is just a time for the guys to test themselves against some of the country's best.
As Philip Mayo gets us underway once again, but a huge left shoulder coming in there from Graeme College, and we'll reset. Of course, Dan, I don't know if many people know, but you can't push more than 1.5 meters in a schoolboy game. I think that's the rule.
But
So
every time, I'm not sure if it's different in first team, but from my understanding, even if it wheels, the player who's with the team with the ball will keep it. So as we can see there, it won't be a turnover as you see in the Super Rugby and professional format of the game.
But a big scrum coming in from Graeme College, another big one. Fantonda taking it up strongly. Mayo giving out to the big man, Monet Busick. Busick over that vantage line. Oh, but he really needed to make sure he got some runners there. The captain, Marco, unfortunately not able to hold on to it. And we have the breakaway coming from Graeme College once again. And the chip coming in. Find some decent space. Jaft has been good all day. And looks like full of running too. The big number 20, Johan Fourie, playing at a 4.
Mayer with the kick. Finding space, gives it to Songoba Makalima. Man's looking to run it again. They can spot the space behind Daniel Pienaar, but not the best kick in the world.
And it's the second time Makalima's gone for that kick. I think they'd had quite a lot of players on the left there. I thought maybe you could have held on to that.
Yeah, I think so. Just from where I was sitting, they definitely had numbers on the Daniel Pienaar boys. And I just feel like Graeme unnecessarily kicking when they're in a solid position to push forward.
But it's been pretty much all the rugby being played here in the Daniel Pienaar half. Daniel Pienaar struggling to get out of their own half.
Definitely, Nick. It was unfortunate their captain, Marco Goes, he lost it in the midfield. Daniel Pienaar definitely had some numbers there, and it could have been dangerous. I mean, we can see they've got some quick halfbacks. And I think the players there will just be a little frustrated that they're not getting any of the ball.
As Laleki puts in the line out for the Graeme College boys here. He needs to find his line of jumper, short line out. And unfortunately, I think it was Goes who just got a hand on it. But Makalima, this time deciding to hold ball in hand. Williams through to Liam Tajart. Sam, once again. They're getting out one. They do have numbers here. Number 12, Theo Shell. Once again, Sam has been instrumental in this. The number 14, who had such a great run earlier, Bangisa. But getting bungled out into touch. Nice opposite number there, Caleb Rudman. Well, I think it's Rudman.
And once again, Daniel Pienaar struggling to get out of their half. And I just think over here, maybe Daniel Pienaar once again look like they're going to run it. Positive play from both teams.
Taken by Gous, the captain in the golden shorts. They're deciding to take it up with their big forwards. And here they go. Great drive coming here from Daniel Pienaar. This is, I think, their strength. This is where they want to be. Kudu taking it at the back. As Gous once again. Fantastic. We've gone over 25 meters here, Dan.
No, great stuff. Daniel Pienaar really playing to the strengths. As they find space there. Not finding touch, though. Gathered up by Klausor. Graeme College struggling to find numbers at the ruck. Williams slows it down. Maranena taking it up. And a loss forward. But Nick, what a maul.
Powerful showing there from the Daniel Pienaar team. And I think that's where they do need to play. They need to just find some territory, get into the right positions on the field, put pressure on the Graeme College boys, and then get those drives going, get those big forwards mauling. They did so well. Over 30 meters there. And again, we thought maybe, Johan van Zyl could have, he did find a bit of space there and they did put some pressure and it worked out well for them. But it would be nice to just keep that ball in hand once or twice. They've got Big Fantonda there with the number 4 on his back. As we see him here again, once again, giving it out to the number 13, Hannes, who does extremely well over the advantage line. Meyer digging for the ball. Van Zyl. Jafta straight through the gap. One man to beat. Chippy Edwards going in the corner. And wonderful straight running there by Jafton.
No, such great running, such a good line. And Jafta has been looking to threaten the whole game. And finally getting his reward with Darian Edwards putting it down in the corner. But as we said, Nick, just keeping it in play, not kicking the ball, and the space will come.
That's 2 phases, Dan. They just set up one ruck, 2 phases. The ball came out, hard, straight running. Unfortunately, the little scrum off there, being caught between 2 men. And a great offload to see Chippy Edwards going into the corner. And he'll have an opportunity to convert his try.
It's a corner from the kick here. Man looking to convert his own try. And for those of you that just tuned in, you are tuned in to the first game of the third day of the Standard Bank St. John's Easter Festival. Daniel Pienaar up 5-0 with a kick to come.
Oh, a wonderful strike, and we are right behind it. It stayed straight and true, but unfortunately just going to the left again. But a good strike here. And Darian Chippy Edwards looking like quite a good player. Having a good showing on Saturday as well.
Interesting thing. I thought maybe this game would be dominated by the forwards under these conditions, but the backs really the ones to watch from both sides. As Sam looks to restart here, going very deep.
Replace some scrum off Meyer, going deep down to Makalima. Let's see what Makalima can do. He beats one. Loses his scrum cap in the process.
Moment I thought that was the ball.
I think everybody was confused. He thought knock on there. But unfortunately he does knock it on in the end. And Graeme College need to hit back faster, especially towards the end of this first half. They need to get some points on the board. They've had all their territory, and a lot of the possession, but unfortunately not able to convert those into points.
Yeah, and number 7, Makalima, really getting involved and tidying up for them today. I think he's really a player that we haven't stopped saying his name while Graeme College have
He's
had the
been
board.
all over the park, especially for those deft little kicks. As Meyer digs it out, but an untidy scrum. And we'll reset again. Daniel Pienaar's ball.
I think Meyer could have been lucky there. I'm not sure if there was a knock-on that the ref didn't pick up on, but Daniel Pienaar keep having the ball, and I think it's a nice platform for them to run from, especially with the outside backs that they have.
Meyer once again puts it in, and again very untidy. It just seems like that left shoulder. Van Tonda, the big man, giving it out to Hannes. These two have been excellent the last 5 to 10 minutes.
They really have, and he was looking for the offload, just no supporters there for him.
Big man Johan Fourie once again. He's been strong today. Jafta, they need to get this ball out wide. Unfortunately, Chippy Edwards not able to get that ball out to his captain. Deciding to go back on the other side to Buzek.
It's unfortunate. Ref didn't pick up on that knock-on. Daniel Pienaar will keep the ball. Having space here on the blind. Captain Gijs taking it up.
Great pick up there by the number 11, Radman. And Daniel Pienaar, after that try, looking quite dangerous at the moment.
No, definitely is. They looking to play it up with their forwards, and the forwards doing a fantastic job at it.
Dershan Banefeld, the big man there. Could do the dummy runner. Oh, and unfortunately, just unable to get that pass away. It must be so slippery out there.
Oh, it's just that weather conditions that we spoke about earlier in the game. Hasn't stopped them from running, but damn it. It just fell out his hands there. Just the ball decided to do its own thing.
I think he was passing before he had it properly in
Yeah.
his hands. And of course, you really got to be sure about yourself here when you're playing under these conditions.
But a great organised player by Daniel Pienaar there. I know it's taken them about 25 minutes to get in, but I feel like they're starting to find their rhythm.
And then, when it's not raining and it is still wet, you kind of have the mindset that it is still dry, but it is wet. Sometimes it's easier when actually the rain's coming down and your brain's telling you, listen, the ball is wet, doesn't matter what happens. But yeah, like I said, it's just unfortunately just 1 or 2 errors creeping in to both teams.
100%. But can we just have a word regarding Daniel Pienaar's number 12, who's Van Tonda. And as you mentioned earlier, is he usually a lock?
I think he was playing at lock and came in to the center position. And you can see he's big, he's strong. I think they're just looking for him to get over that advantage line for them. As the scrum goes down,
Williams.
out to Sam. Great tackle there by Radman. And not releasing the ball before he got up was Planga.
That's very unfortunate. And it was a good platform from Graeme College. They looked like, I feel like if Planga just gave the ball out wide, we could have been in a different situation. But, man, holding onto the ball and then being held in the tackle as well.
And Chippy Edwards, the go-to man with a fantastic touch finder. And this is where we're probably going to see this big pack work its magic. 10 meters to go.
If it's anything like that last maul that they had, it should be a definite try. Graeme College, I think, know what's coming their way and just trying to sort themselves out.
As Nichols wants to find his line-out jumpers here. Goes to the captain. Gous. Brought to the back, but a good sack there by Graeme College. The boys from Makanda. Kudu, of course, he's playing in some of the academy weeks. Buzak. Oh, and Buzak is unfortunately losing it. Promising stuff there, but wonderful sack from Graeme College. They needed that, otherwise they could have been in a lot of trouble.
No, definitely. I think that's a good team boost, team morale for them because, not to be biased, but I thought Daniel Pienaar were definitely going to maul that one over. But, yeah, great work. And, Daniel Pienaar's unlucky to lose it there in the further phases. But with a minute and a half to go, Graeme College now with the ball. And I think they'll feel unfortunate at halftime if they don't go in with some points on the board.
They've got a lot to do coming here from their own try line, does Sam and his outside backs. Very impressed with the scrum of Graeme College. And Sam doing the right thing, banging it downfield. Jafta coming into play once more with his winger, Radman, who slips. Jafta deciding to just tighten it up a little bit. Meyer.
Graeme College all lined up in defence. Daniel Pienaar a little slower to get organised. So Captain Goos taking it up.
Wonderful work there by Goos. Music once more. Can he hold on to this? Yes, he does. The bus is full, strong on his feet. Oh, unfortunately, Meyer just not going, but it's on now here for the Graeme College boys.
A team full of running rugby, and you don't want them to catch you on the counter as they go. Giving to number 13, Planga, taking it down on the wing. Planga still going.
Out to the number 23, Delamar, and he will go over. Wonderful work there from the outside backs. Both of them combining beautifully. Theo Shell and Bootle Betu Planga. Whoa, that was tough to say, Dan. But yes, wonderful to watch though. And Declan Delamar going over. He did so well earlier too to keep that ball in. And I think definitely a well-deserved try here from Graeme College.
And that's what Graeme College has been doing the whole game. Quick turnover, if they're not being spill it, and they've always looked threatening. And great work, as I said, by Planga, who's loved the game so far.
And Makalima, again, in the play as well. He's looking like he's an outside back. Oh, wonderful work. Planga, perfect timing. And Hannes just over-tracking a little bit there. And Declan Delamar going in for a fiver.
Yeah, Graeme College finally getting the points that they've been looking for the whole half. And the score's all tied up here at 5 apiece with the kick from Sam to come.
And it's 7-5 to the boys from Makanda as the halftime whistle is blown. A really entertaining first half, Dan. We look forward to the second half coming back here too. Tight game in the wet. And wonderful rugby here at the St. John's Standard Bank Easter Rugby Festival.
It's time for MTN Easter Mega Deals. This month only, save big with 40 gigs of data for only $199 per month on a 24-month My MTN Choice 5 gig SIM-only contract. Plus, get a MiFi router for an extra 30 Rand per month. We got you. Sign up for upgrade at an MTN store today. Everywhere you go, MTN.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Now, go. Go. Now go. Go. Now go. Go. You've got the courage and you're good to go. Standard Bank, moving forward.
Why choose supersonic fiber? Life is complicated, but getting fiber shouldn't be. Supersonic fiber is the simplest connection you will ever make. Signing up is easy. Our 5-step application process is not only free, but will also give you the exact speed required to ensure your family can browse, stream, game, and work with ease. Essentially, it's Internet U.0, designed around you and aimed at making your fiber experience hassle-free. Our on-site stream team will install your free Wi-Fi enabled router and connect all your devices to ensure that you are 100% up and running. They will also conduct a free Wi-Fi coverage assessment before leaving your home to ensure that your home has 100% coverage. The Supersonic app provides you with full control so that you can manage your account and create a package that suits you, giving you the freedom and control to upgrade or downgrade as and when you want. Our smart Wi-Fi app, powered by Plume, offers you 100% control of your Wi-Fi ecosystem. Kids spending too much time online? Limit their access. Granny needs to get on Facebook? Give her instant access. We give you total control of your entire home from anywhere and at any time of the day in the palm of your hand. All with no contracts, no nonsense, just internet. Go ahead, sign up today. It's the simplest, smartest connection you will ever make. Visit supersonic.co.za.
And welcome back here, everyone, to the second half of Daniel Pienaar versus Graeme College. Once again, my name's Daniel and joined in commentary with Nick here as we get away. Big, long kick. Gathered up by Planga. Looking to get straight into this game. Williams to Sam, just looking to clear it out. Both teams filled with running rugby here today if you've just joined us. So Chippy takes it in, sets it up.
Chippy Edwards had a great game here today. And it looks like these boys have come out with big intent as Hannes takes it up strongly down the touchline. Needs to stay in, but fantastic cover defense coming there from the Graeme College boys.
Bangisa coming back to make that tackle. Looking at a bit of jersey grab there, not actually getting his shoulder in, but does enough in order to put the man into touch.
Shamondre Hannes, the man going down there. Looks like he might have picked up a slight injury. Big intent coming from these Daniel Pienaar boys again. The men from Uitenhage played many games down there when I was at Dale College.
It was quite a derby game for Dale, if I'm not mistaken. It was a big fixture for both teams.
All our teams played against each other, and I still remember the man Ubani Bobo when he was still a 15-year-old playing for first team, and him beating about 7 Daniel Pienaar boys, going under the poles to win in the last minute for Dale back in 1995, I think, of 96.
Some memorable scenes from the Dale boys. Graeme College not able to get clean ball there. Knocked on Daniel Pienaar with a great position so early in the game. And Nick, you would think at half-time, do you think Daniel Pienaar would be disappointed with that first half?
I think they would be. I don't think they played the cleverest game either. You know, with their big pack, they should be playing and trying to get in behind the guys. But of course, it is difficult in this wet. But they need to bring their big pack into the game. So yes, I think they would be disappointed. But then again, I think Graeme College would be too. They had all the territory, a lot of the possession, and they just couldn't really finish, with a few mistakes going the way of Daniel Pienaar, as the big Marku Gous, the captain, all recovered. Back to 100% health at the moment. And this is where the guys will obviously look to keep it nice and tight. As number 20, Johan Fourie, takes it up once again.
And as you said, Daniel Pienaar keeping it tight, giving it to their forward pack.
And it's Johan van Zyl, unfortunately just going back. Van Tonda cleaning it up. But can they regain that possession? They do. as Xavier Myberg has come on. Myberg once again. He needs support from his team. Chippy Edwards gives the ball out to their big guys, and the try scored by the number 6, Keegan Botma. He's been fantastic at this festival. And a very well-deserved try there coming from Daniel Pienaar. Held on to the ball.
As you said, I mean, you just mentioned it now, giving it to the forward pack, and it's really worked out for them. I wonder if they'll just continue doing this throughout the day. But great work there. Graeme College doing all they can, but at the end of the day, you know, physics takes over, and the men are bigger.
As you can see here, Chippy Edwards getting the ball out there. 3-on-1. Oh, unfortunately, Cullen Williams unable to get underneath that ball, and Botma over for a 5-pointer. Exactly what Daniel Pienaar we're looking for. 5 minutes into this game.
Well, still all to play here today. It's only 10-7 to the Daniel Pienaar boys. A kick to come. But very entertaining stuff here on the first day.
Van Sale with the conversion attempt going left. He's played at 10 most of this festival. And Chippy Edwards moving out to the number 14 position.
Graeme College looking to get back into this game. So Sam, who's been exceptional today, looks to restart. Nice kick, but great gather there by the Daniel Pienaar man. Number 3, Julius Skuman, taking it up there. High kick. Nicely gathered up by Latita Jadwana, but
of course Makalima is back there once again to clear up anything that goes in behind the first line of defense. And this is where Mokele decides he needs to get something going here for the Graeme College boys, otherwise it's going to become a long day. Williams to Sam, space on the outside here. Fantastic run again by Planga, he's been good today. Williams to Sam. Gives it out to Liam Taichart.
And great positive stuff. I just feel like there's a different energy about these Graeme College boys at the moment. Unfortunately, play needs to stop due to a man down. But great stuff by Graeme College. Sending it wide immediately there was Sam. And Planga getting the ball, not able to get the pass out. But Graeme College keeping the ball, and as you said earlier in the first half, it's going to come down to the team that makes the least mistakes, and Graeme College not looking to make any while they have the ball today.
Yeah, their outside backs are looking dangerous. Of course, that first try that puts Declan Delamar over. Key play there by Makalima, Planga and Shell.
It's been exceptional as Makalima. He really has just been cleaning up everything today. Kind of looks like a back when he has the ball as well. You know, he's got good footwork, stays on his feet nicely, and places the ball. I feel like with the amount of times he has the ball, he's really given it away, other than the kicks that he's been doing.
He's also been moved back to the number 8 position now, has Makalima. Williams puts the ball in and gets it out exceptionally well. Oh, great hard running coming there from Shell, but he just couldn't hang on to it.
Once again, he was coming with a lot of intent. You know, the Graeme College boys refusing to be bullied here by this Daniel Pienaar pack and these big men that they have in their team. Daniel Pienaar now with the ball. For those of you just tuning in, we are here at the St. John's Standard Bank Easter Festival, and Daniel Pienaar up 10 points to 7. Playing from left to right on your screen, up against Graeme College.
Very Stellenbosch Marty-ish, their tomato-coloured jerseys. As Xavier Myberg gets it out to Johan van Sale. The big kick, and of course Makalima is back and full of running he is. He needs to get some support. Williams to the new man on the field, Sifunde Dube. Williams once again gets it out to Sam. Oh, unfortunately, the second time in as many minutes. Knocked on by Graeme College.
Graeme College looking to go blind.
Jafta's really impressed me today. He's been solid out the back. I see Myburg taking on that first line of defense. The big man and captain, Gous. Good clean out coming in there from the Daniel Pienaar boys. But Buzek unfortunately not able to grab it. Hannes having to clean up once again. He's done it a lot today. But coming the way of the Graeme College boys. Makanda forever. The kick over the top.
Well gathered there by Marco Gous. I thought it was a clever little chip by Williams. Gous takes it up quickly. Looking to get on with things. Daniel Pienaar on the balls and with numbers aplenty. Xavier looking for the kick.
Planga. He's got some feet, does this man.
Holding on to it well. Just setting up another ruck. It's Williams with a little bit of a blind. Goes to Sam.
Oh, we had Dube flying in there. I always thought he was going to get it, but Makalima nonetheless taking it up in the midfield. The ball kind of spits out the back. Oh, and a huge hit coming in there from Johan Fourie. But I think it's going to be judged a little bit high as Maranene takes it up and then loses it. But will come back for the high tackle. Oh, Johan Fourie came in flying. But unfortunately just being judged to be a bit high. The intensity, I think, has picked up a little bit in the last few minutes.
No,
Dan?
definitely. Since Daniel Pienaar scored that try, both teams are leaving nothing on, and maybe a little talk by the captain and Graham's side, but they really are meeting them halfway. We can see Sifunde Dube really looking for the ball. He wants to get involved, and he wants some of that physicality. And I just think we're in for a big 20 minutes coming up here.
I think we definitely are. Some of the replacements coming on, making a big impact, as you said, Dan. Xavier Myburg also looking to just get his forward pack on the front foot. Quite a live wire, little scrummy. And of course, under difficult conditions, Cullen Williams doing some exceptional work too for the Graeme College boys.
Look here, it's cold out there, it's miserable. You don't want to go out there and play just for fun in this situation. The boys really want to go out.
And you want to win this one.
You want to, I think.
When it's the toughest games, you want to win these ones.
And I think both schools being Eastern Cape, they probably know each other. They've got a little bit of a history, and they would know what they were expecting coming in. And this is a game that they would want to win here on this Highveld. Unfortunately, we just saw a Graeme College man being escorted out.
Stube finds Makalima once again. Oh, fantastic to Sam. As they set it up in the midfield. Sam once again wants to release his outside backs. Blanga deciding to hold on to it.
You see Cody Schmidt has come on for Williams. He's given it to
Jordwana, does exceptionally well there, Dan. Oh,
and they had the numbers, unfortunately not able to hold onto the ball.
and that's just patience, I think, Dan.
Definitely.
I think there was just too much rushing there, and just, you could have set it up once or twice more. It would have come.
I think, as you said, there's a bit of more intensity. The guys want to get on with things, but you just got to be intelligent enough to keep the intensity up, but slow the game down when needed. I mean, holding onto that ball for an extra second just to set things up wouldn't have hurt anyone.
But Daniel Pienaar still under pressure here.
This is a lot of what we saw in the first half, Daniel Pienaar in their half. But they've really done well. And as you said, Xavier Myburg making a big impact since he's arrived. And Graeme College really putting them on the back foot. As I mentioned earlier, Cody Schmidt has come on for Cullen Williams in the 9 position for Graeme College.
Williams having a really solid game for Graeme College. And Hannes takes it up. Just wanting to slow things down, get in a better position as Myburg takes it on himself to go deep downfield, finds a bit of space. Number 11, Klaas, he can step. But Chippy Williams has got him. Nippy Chippy holding him. And does wonderfully well, does Chippy Edwards.
And he's not the biggest man on the field, not the biggest man at this festival, I see, but he really still steps up physically.
Definitely does, puts his all 60 kilograms on the line there. I know the feeling, Dan. When you've only got so much, you put it all in.
Yeah, leave it all out on the park.
Leave it all on the park. But a really entertaining game, yeah. Bar a few knock-ons coming from Graeme College.
You see here Somala Maranene on the side of the field. I'm not sure if it's replaced or if it's an injury. But a solid scrum by Daniel Pienaar.
Marburg.
And Bush getting his hands on there. Number 6 for Graeme College. But unfortunate there, once again, unforced error. Just the conditions of the tournament at the moment.
Yeah, it's tough. And it was a scrappy scrum from Daniel Pienaar. You know, they could really try and give them a more stable platform. Yeah. You know, it all starts with your first phase. And the scrum, Daniel Pienaar should be, I think, doing a lot better than that.
I mean, as a 9, I don't think you ever want to take the ball out of your blindside flanker.
No. You're on the wrong side of that scrum. As a big scrum does come at the moment.
Cody Schmidt.
But Daniel Pienaar, I think, way off sides. And Graeme College will be looking to definitely go through as Sam steps up.
Finding territory. It was a tough angle.
Look at Dube. Dube just wants to go, doesn't he?
No,
he is so keen.
This man took a BioPlus or something before this game, but my goodness, he's also been everywhere since he's come onto this park.
Short line out there. They're probably looking to go to the go-to man, Makalima. And they do. Great line out, great take. Oh, but unfortunately, Dube.
It was there. I didn't think I have any...
Very marginal.
I don't know. It looked like he caught it there in his face, but hey, look there.
We weren't there, Dan. We can't call it.
No, exactly. The
We
ref's
far,
there.
we far up here. We're in the nosebleeder seats. We can't see much.
But just a big thanks to all the Golden Lions referees that have given up their time over Easter. Just saying calls like that, which as supporters we want to make ourselves.
Yes, of course.
But we are not coaches on the cart here, or referees in the bleachers.
Being a referee must be one of the toughest jobs in this great game of rugby. You know, as we see Gijs going to Marburg. Marburg puts it on the foot, but comes off terribly.
And Graeme College with a line out in a similar position where they lost the ball earlier. Lima looking to get straight into it. Dube not ready. I think with the ball being so wet, you think they're going to try to keep it short? To keep it 2 or 4? Or is there a little trick that Graeme College have up their sleeve here?
I think they're going to go a little bit backwards. As Makalima calls the numbers. Yes, they do. But Gijs, the towering captain, goes up and over. Oh, Chippy Edwards having to do, but he does exceptionally well. He's beating 1-2. We've got men on the outside. Marburg back to Edwards. Chippy to his captain, Gijs. A wonderful try out of absolutely nothing does Daniel Pienaar. Fantastic.
Great try, great awareness there. I actually thought Marburg was going to give it to Gijs instead of to Chippy, but I'm so glad he did. What a run. Chippy Williams losing the ball there, but as you said, play to the whistle, picked it up. Graeme College was caught wanting and taking full advantage.
As we look at the line-out coming through, Gijs doing exceptionally well. If you think about it, only 3 players in that. Chippy Edwards does wonderfully well here. Myburg on the support. And the man who started it all, Gijs, coming into play. Back to Edwards. And wonderful play. The captain, well deserved.
And I just thought Chippy Edwards did so well there on the pass to Myburg. He just held it up at the right time and didn't take it to ball and man. You know, they said in rugby, you know, give a yard to take a yard. And I think he did that extremely well.
Yes, the timing of the pass was to perfection. And Nippy Chippy Edwards definitely standing up here in the second half. as he looks to convert a try that he started. Curling in a little bit, but unfortunately just to the upright. This really took the wind out of the Graeme College boys' sails, didn't it, Dan?
No, definitely. I think they'd be massively disappointed. But, you know, there's 21 minutes to go, 21 and a half minutes to go, and Graeme College still should have everything to play for. Daniel Pienaar not able to make the conversions. And, I mean, if he did, I know it's tough conditions, the scoreline would be a lot different.
But it's still a
Anyone's game.
two-score game here. So the boys from Graeme College need to really be the first to score. And then the second again, as Gous, the towering giant captain.
He's been massively impressive in this game.
I think they really missed him in the last game. As we have the number 5, Franco Human, taking it up. But the turnover looks to be good. Graeme College have been good at ruck time to really disrupt this big Daniel Pienaar pack.
While they have the ball now, also looking to keep it tight as Dube takes it up, finally getting his hands on that ball. Just keeping it going through the phases. Schmidt digging in for that ball to Sam. Wide to Makalima. Unfortunately, just looking for a pass that probably wasn't there, and a turnover to Daniel Pienaar, and they have numbers aplenty.
And we do know how dangerous Daniel Pienaar can be on the turnover.
Definitely, if those outside backs get it quick enough, they'll be gone. Marburg with the kick.
The chase is good again from Edwards.
Klasom managing to hold it there, losing it in the tackle, but knocked backwards, I suspect. Scrappy play there from both teams. The ball, just as we said, just wet, and Graeme College not managing to hold it. We have 10 minutes left, and I think they'll be desperate to push for some points now.
I really liked what Marburg did there. Put a bit of pressure on the guys, and everybody knew that he was kicking, so the chases were good. It was 3-on-1, all the pressure, and this is the turnover that you get from pressure.
No, as you said, a kick's only good as its chase, and when you have an organized team, you can always put those good kicks and turn them into an attacking position.
As Julian Skuman does his skun up.
Here we go. The scrums haven't been the best platform for either team today. No one really able to get a leg up on the opposition. So see Daniel Pienaar now looking to launch, and I can see their backs are lined up.
They're rearing
Good
to
scrum.
go. As we got Van Sale out to the new man on the field, number 22, Eric White. He gets his first touch of the ball. Oh, Gous, great hands. Van Sale gets it out. Oh, and I think that's Chippy Edwards' first mistake of this half. He's been absolutely brilliant. Maybe got a bit of a little try line fever there.
Yeah, I think he's used to making the passes for the try line. He wasn't used to receiving it, but very unfortunate. Great hands by Gous. Big men actually getting involved there.
Oh, but we'll actually come back for a forward pass or knock-on coming from the Daniel Pienaar boys, which I think Graeme College would be very welcome to receive at this moment. The ascendancy obviously in Daniel Pienaar's way at the moment.
And what do you think now with 8 minutes to go? Graeme College on their 22, but we've seen their backs. Just as a player, what would be going through your head right now from the Graeme side?
I think they need to just, again, hold a bit of patience, set up a few more phases, because they know that they are going to get that space. When they actually decide here, Makalim decides to go to the blind side. Gous in there quickly to get the ball out. And the kick, I think, coming from Cody Smith.
Cody Smith not able to get the ball. It's had a tough time in these last 2-3 minutes in actually getting some clean ball out of that rack.
Graeme College just deciding to keep it a little bit tighter. It feels like it's not flowing as well as it was. Oh, Makalima, great little pass to his number 1, Mokele, who has also been a powerhouse here today. Schmidt out to Maranene. Schmidt once again to Sam, and this is a big dummy through. He dummied me. I was looking out wide.
No, so was I. I think I'm still looking out wide, but It's going down. Schmidt with the kick. There's a bit of space there.
But Jafta all day today been fantastic out the back. And watch this.
Giving it early to his target man. Finding a bit of space. But Makalima cleaning up as he's done all day.
Let's see if one of his kicks can come off finally.
Manages to gather it up. Graeme College on the front foot. But unfortunately going out to touch there. Not able to have it clean. But Makalima again. Cleaning up and doing his thing.
And this time regathering, unfortunately just not able to get it from that ruck again. I really thought Nippy Chippy there was going to be going for it. I thought it was going to be out wide. But I think just, with only 8 points up, you want to settle your troops. You don't want to do something too flashy and end up costing your team some points.
No, definitely. And I think we can see the maturity in the player to know that let's just get the territory out, get out our half. We don't want to be under pressure coming into these last few minutes.
Nichols finds his captain once again. And the drive coming in exceptionally strong as the captain takes it up. I think he's led from the front today. Hannes getting the ball flat-footed but doing well. Van Sale banging it hard downfield, and I think they were looking for territory. Not too many people coming up here.
And I feel like they have space out wide. They got the numbers. If you can get an offload out.
Bangisa doing well. It's not able to link up with these outside backs. Jordwana.
Graeme College is slowing it down. Sam, good hands. Giving it out to number 12, Shell.
Sam once again throwing a little dummy there, Sam.
Graeme College, I feel like a little fatigue picking up here, not forming up a straight. But Makalima going through. Cody Schmidt on the ball. No support going down. Graeme College really on the front foot now.
Makalima playing scrum off. He's everywhere, this man.
And I think that is on the wing there. So I thought there was Dube, but Dube looking ready to run it.
Wonderful setup once again. They decide to go out wide this time, but the knock on, but advantage being played for a high tackle. Graeme College will be looking to go quickly. Makalima, the breakaway. What can this man not do?
I don't know, Nick. I think he's one of the definitely most skillful players on this field right now at that 7 position. But yes, after that, going straight into scrum off and sending the ball on the blind side.
Cody Schmidt supporting well too.
Fortunately there with 4 minutes left on the clock. Graeme College going for the scrum. Yeah, I would say it's probably not a bad call. I mean, we've seen Daniel Pienaar captain Marco Goys really disrupting their lineouts. And, this might be the best thing for them, an option to go blind. Makalima on the ball. And we have a new schedule today due to the rain. At 11 a.m. we'll be having Paul Boys versus Nelspruit. And at 12 p.m. St. John's versus the New South Wales Combined High Schools.
And I think, Dan, you and I might be taking that one again.
We will. So we'll be looking to have the people watching now just join us again for those other 2 games. All other games are cancelled.
That's right. Paul Boys at 12 p.m. and St. John's versus New South Wales Combined High Schools at 1:10. Oh, Smith goes blind, but unable to get that pass away. I think it was the right option, taking the scrum, going blind. Just the execution, obviously, not coming off.
Definitely. Well, I mean, now we have 3 minutes to go. Daniel Pienaar just shouldn't get too excited. Just to see the game out. I think they could be very pleased with the win here today. Graeme College is going to have to get their hands onto the ball and just give it a go. Give it a bash.
I think the boys from Akanda just look so dangerous at times. That last pass, just probably a little bit of lack of patience. But they have looked good today. Their forward pack, Mokele has really led from the front. Dube coming on. But it's just those small little margins. As we see Daniel Pienaar deciding to go out a little bit wider.
Oh, big hit. I'm not sure if that broke the horizontal, but Graeme College meeting up there.
That's going to be part of the highlights reel.
It should be, but if it's a tip tackle, then we should definitely expect a card here. Just according to the laws of schoolboy rugby. But we'll see now. Maybe they'll get away with a warning. But massive hit there by Graeme College. I'm not sure if we can have a look at that again and see who made the hits.
The captain just been spoken to there by the referee. Tuso Makele has played a captain's role here today.
Definitely. I think there are plenty of names you can mention from both teams that have really stepped up.
As we look at this once again, number 22 coming in here, Eric White.
Did well to roll out of the tackle. And as he thought he was going through, massive hit.
Tip tackle.
It was a bit of a tip tackle. I think Graeme College can consider themselves lucky here. But I suppose with 2 minutes to go, ref doesn't want to ruin anything. He wants to
just let the boys play.
Let the boys play. Let the boys play.
Nichols again goes to his banker, which doesn't work out this time. And Graeme College might get a last chance here to get within 1 point of this game. The pressure coming on really hard there, Fun. Sale putting pressure on his opposite number 10, Sam. Of course, these boys are looking to run. Van Sale getting his hands on the ball.
30 seconds left to go here. Sam, I think, giving it to Dube. Still numbers out blind for the Graeme boys.
Makalima once again. The captain doing some wonderful work out wide. My apologies, not the captain there. Schmidt. Big running coming in from the Graeme boys now. Sam once again. They've got space on the outside. Kudu coming across, but not able to get him. Planga.
Oh, and he loses it on the tackle.
Oh.
Heartbreaking stuff for the Graeme boys. The siren has gone. Big counter-ruck. Graeme College managing to steal it back. Good hands by Shell.
And they've got numbers out wide here. If they could just get it out wide. Oh, brilliant play game. Makalima picks that ball out of the air.
And still going.
Out wide, the Graeme College boys. Oh, but unfortunately, bundled into touch, Daniel. And that's the game.
And a great win. Daniel Pienaar will be very pleased with that. But Graeme College really just giving it all out there on the field. And I think they'd also just be happy with the way they played today and the results. Players from both sides of the team playing exceptionally well. Makalima, Chippy, Captain Marco Ghuis. Too many names to mention, but I think a very good game as Daniel Pienaar pips Graeme College 15 points to 7.